Imagine diving into the warm blue ocean on a sunny day. Now picture a shadow beneath you, a shadow so big it blocks out the sun. This isn't just any shark, it's the Megalodon, a true giant of the deep, making today's great white look like a guppy. Longer than a school bus, up to 60 feet from nose to tail, more than twice the size of a Tyrannosaurus rex, its jaws could open wide enough to swallow a small car, a mouth over 6 feet wide, rows of razor-sharp teeth, bite force powerful enough to crush whale bones, a swimming fortress, a perfectly designed eating machine. Nothing in the ocean was safe. When you think about modern sharks, like the great white or the tiger shark, they are certainly impressive hunters, but Megalodon was in a league of its own, a hyper-predator. It needed over a ton of food every day, a constant, relentless hunter on a huge scale, not just bigger, built differently. As long as a bowling lane, weighing as much as 10 elephants, gliding silently through the water. The undisputed king of its time, a testament to how incredible, and terrifying, life can be. The story of the Megalodon begins a very long time ago, long before humans ever walked the earth. These magnificent sharks first appeared about 23 million years ago, during the Miocene epoch. For millions of years they were the top predator, swimming in warm coastal waters all around the globe. Fossils of this ancient giant have been discovered worldwide. Megalodon lived a life of constant hunting. Patrolling the shallow seas, it preferred the same waters as modern whales, dolphins. Scientists believe Megalodon even had special nursery areas. They would give birth in warm, shallow, protected bays. The pups practiced hunting before they were big enough to take on whales. Then, after millions of years of dominating the oceans, something changed. Around 3.6 million years ago, Megalodon disappears from the fossil record. It went extinct, and scientists have a few ideas why. One main theory is that the Earth began to cool down. The planet entered ice ages and ocean temperatures dropped significantly. That change would have been very difficult for a warm water shark like Megalodon to handle. They likely competed with young megalodons for food, making it even harder for the giant shark to survive in a changing world. It's a fun and spooky idea to think about. What if the Megalodon never really went extinct? What if it's just been hiding from us, deep in the darkest parts of the ocean where we can't go? You might have seen videos or stories online claiming a Megalodon has been spotted in the Mariana Trench. It's exciting, but scientists are very sure this creature is gone. There are some very good scientific reasons why a Megalodon couldn't be hiding in the deep sea. First, the Mariana Trench, not a safe home. This shark evolved to live in warm, relatively shallow waters. The deep ocean is incredibly cold, just above freezing. The immense pressure would crush an animal not adapted for it. It would be like a human living on the surface of the sun. Another key piece of evidence: lack of food. Megalodon needed thousands of pounds of food every day. It needed to be near the surface where sunlight allows plankton to grow, which feeds small fish which feed larger animals. Megalodon ate. If any Megalodons survived, we'd see evidence. They hunted large marine animals, especially whales. We'd find modern whales and other big sea creatures with gigantic bite marks. We'd expect a carcass or skeleton to wash ashore, but in all of human history that has never happened. The only traces left are fossils. While we have never found a complete Megalodon skeleton, we have found thousands upon thousands of their teeth. In fact, their fossilized teeth are the main reason we know so much about this incredible shark. You might wonder why we find so many teeth but no bones. The answer lies in the shark's biology. A shark's skeleton is not made of bone like ours, it's made of cartilage, the same soft, flexible stuff in your ears and nose. Cartilage rarely fossilizes, so it rots away before it can turn to stone, leaving no trace behind. But a shark's teeth are a different story. Shark teeth are coated in hard enamel, making them very durable and perfect for fossilization. And Megalodons had a lot of them. They had over 270 teeth in their jaws at any one time, arranged in 5 rows. But here's the amazing part: sharks lose and regrow their teeth throughout their entire lives. A Megalodon likely lost a full set of teeth every couple of weeks. Over its lifetime, a single Megalodon could have produced and lost up to 40,000 teeth. That's a lot of teeth. These lost teeth would sink to the ocean floor, get buried in sediment, and over millions of years they would slowly turn into the fossils we find today. That's why people can find Megalodon teeth in all sorts of places, from the bottom of rivers in Florida to the deserts of Morocco, which were once covered by ancient seas. Each tooth is a tiny time capsule from a prehistoric world, allowing us to piece together the story of its incredible life and eventual disappearance. Let's use our imaginations and ask a big what if? What if the Megalodon never went extinct? How would our world, and specifically our oceans, be different today? For one thing, a day at the beach would be a lot more nerve-wracking. Megalodons gave birth in warm, shallow coastal waters, the exact same places where people love to swim and surf. Florida, Australia, Caribbean. Swimming in the ocean would be far riskier, and beach closures would be common. The fishing industry would face enormous problems as well. A single adult megalodon needed to eat over 2,500 pounds of food every day. Whales, dolphins, large fish like tuna. Those populations would be much, much smaller. We might even see megalodons following fishing boats, stealing fish right off the lines or out of the nets. Our use of the oceans for transport and trade would also have to change. While a megalodon probably couldn't sink a massive modern container ship or a cruise liner, they could certainly cause a lot of damage. Yachts, fishing boats, scientific research subs. Shipping lanes might need to be rerouted to avoid known megalodon hunting grounds. Building things like these would become more dangerous and expensive, requiring special defenses to protect workers and equipment. Today, the killer whale or orca is the ocean's top predator. The balance of marine life would be completely altered with one giant toothy king ruling over it all. Thinking about a world where the megalodon still exists is an amazing journey for the imagination. It makes you realize how much our planet changed over millions of years. The extinction of the megalodon paved the way for the ocean ecosystems we know today. It allowed animals like the great white shark, the orca, and let whale populations flourish. Imagine a 60-foot predator chasing whales. Now picture its absence shaping modern seas. This isn't just about sharks. It's about all the incredible creatures we've lost. What if woolly mammoths still roamed Siberia? What if herds of massive, furry elephants migrated through our cities and roads? Would hiking or camping be activities anyone would dare? Megafauna like these would have forced humans to develop very differently. Our planet's history is filled with amazing life, giant dragonflies and dinosaurs taller than buildings. The animals we share the planet with now are just as special, and it's our job to protect them from the same fate. Next time you see a fossil or look out at the vast ocean, let your imagination run wild. Picture giants that swam and beasts that walked. How different would your life be if they were still here? What other ancient creature would you want to see back on Earth?